Police caution tape restricts access into the homes of the island's latest double homicide victims, identified formally by police as 50-year-old Constant Thomas of Latok and 35-year-old Samantha Eugene of Bexar. For the family of homicide victim Samantha Eugene, the sad news of her passing would come as a shock.
I was like, Latok. So I was like, okay, let me check on Samantha. So I sent hey for her. When I sent hey, I saw one tick. I was like, no, that's not true and stuff. And later, my cousin called and said, like, if I heard what happened and whatnot. I was like, what? Then I sent my boyfriend to check to see if she was at work. When he went there, she wasn't. Then I was like, oh my God, don't tell me that, don't tell me that.
Meanwhile, the other victim, Constant Thomas, a father of 3, was described by his niece as trouble-free, helpful, and undeserving of such an horrific fate. He and Eugene were both found bound and gagged and riddled with bullets in the Latok community on Wednesday morning. His family is appalled by the execution-style murder.
It's really a tough time for us. It's hard to hear something like that, something so tragic and horrific happen to him. I mean, nobody deserves that, but especially when you know it's an individual who was not involved in any type of malicious activities or gang activities, you know. So it's really tough for us. Our family is a close-knit family, so everybody is struggling.
According to the grieving sister, 35-year-old Samantha Eugene would visit her frequently, providing care to nieces and other family members. She too is stumped as to a possible motive for the heinous killings.
Do you believe anyone out there would have a reason to kill your own sister?
No, not that I know of. No.
What kind of lifestyle did she live?
My sister was a very quiet person. She always by herself. Yes, always like she was just a distant person, always keeping everything to herself and stuff.
Loved ones are hoping that for once, justice will finally prevail in a land of unresolved murders and authorities can break the case and bring closure in the tragedy.
The investigation is still ongoing, so we're waiting for an update from the police, but we really are hoping for justice because that is something you never want to hear for any of your family members, especially someone who, you know, was just going on about their lives, not troubling anybody. Somebody was very ambitious and hustling, you know, to just live his life and take care of his family and his children. You know, he has 3 boys. So we're hoping for justice and that the perpetrators are found and that they're dealt with accordingly. And just, you know, praying that God will take full control of the situation.
I just hope they get them. I just hope so.
Residents remain mum on the circumstances surrounding the double homicide, even days after the sound of gunshots and the gruesome discovery. A 3rd victim who survived the onslaught is said to be recovering from multiple stab wounds. The police department has yet to issue a formal statement regarding this case. From Latok Castries, Solange Alfred, HCS News Force.